Hey everybody, welcome into this new video of Express. My name is Steven, and I'm going to be showing you how to use Printful. Printful is an amazing application to sell custom products online. So in here, we can build and grow our e-commerce brand with premium products. And the best part is that this print-on-demand working e-commerce stuff is, let's say, 100% secure. We don't need to spend like any kind of money in order to get started. We can start totally for free actually. So how can we get started? If you go into printful.com, you can see that we have the register to Printful. Down here it says register for free. So click in the provide an account of Facebook, Google, Apple, or you can sign up with your email. After you have verified your account, you're actually good to go into the next step. In my case, I already have this Printful application, so already been enabled since I already have an account. What I wanted to do is to be focusing into the left part that says stores. Inside the stores, what I wanted to do is to choose a platform where I wanted to sell my actual stuff. As you can see, I have a bunch of ways and places where I can start by adding my store. In my case, if I wanted to do this for the very first time, you want to go for choose platform. And then in here, you want to choose an e-commerce platform where you wanted to get started with. Whether that will be Ecwid, Shopify, Etsy, Wix, WooCommerce, Amazon, even TikTok. So you can do truly a lot of steps here, and most of them are actually totally for free. So for example, if I choose Etsy, for example, it's going to be popping up this new section where I just needed to go to connect to Etsy. I needed to sign into my Etsy account. This one should be sending me into Etsy. And I'm going to hit now where it says grant the access. In my case, I believe that I have just approved that a few days ago before. So I believe that this one has already been synchronized. So what I just need to do after my store is now been merged into Printful, I can start to sell some products. So what I can totally suggest to you guys in order to get started is to go into the very first part of the product catalog. As you can see here, it is product cataloged, and we can check it out a bunch, but truly a bunch of products we can get started with. So before you choose whatever product you want to, you want to make sure that you have an actual design in order to use that for your products. So for example, I'm gonna scroll a little bit down, and I have this design that I wanted to use it for a bunch of products. And really important to choose a PNG file without a background, so you only have the actual design of your product here. So it's really important to choose that. Now that I have my design, now that I have my PNG file, I can now choose a product where I can get started with. So it says shop by men's clothing, women's clothing, kids, youth, accessories, hats, homes and living, and much more. So what I wanted to do is to focus into a product. I'm going to do something really easy. Let's go for browse new product, and then later on something that I can totally suggest to you before you can list whatever product you are looking for is to check it out how we can actually, I'm going to click for example this option, how we can actually try to get like the most precise stuff into our country. Because for example here I'm into Mexico City, so I want to make sure that the estimated delivery is not that, let's say, expensive, and it's not taking so long to the delivery, of course. So if you want to check that out, if you wanted to check out like what is the best way to check out the actual products, what I wanted to do is to filter all of those. So I can go back in here. As you can see, you have showing full product catalog for worldwide delivery. If I want to change this, I'm going to go into change it here. Let's go for selling region. Now let's go for only North America, and use this slider to set your selling preferences. So if you want faster delivery, you wanted to move that all the way in here. If you want more products but slower delivery, you wanted to look out in here. I can totally suggest you that in order to get started, focus into fewer products and faster delivery. Now I have here the currency. You wanted to choose MXN, or you can choose USD dollars if you wanted to. That totally depends on where you're actually currently at. In my case, I'm going to go for MXN and hit into apply my changes. Now it's going to be updating the actual products that I can be, let's say, having like the best results in my case. So as you can see now, I have all of these elements now. I wanted to get started with something really easy. Actually, let's go and scroll a little bit down. So if you're okay with the product that you're checking out, you wanted to go and create a product template. Creating a product template is going to be, let's say, like a template ready to just import it to whatever store you are into it. So let's say, for example, that here is my actual product and I have the product here. The technique should be exactly the same here. I can choose all the sizes that I wanted to look for, and here it says to drop your design. Here you're just going to click that, and you wanted to choose your file or hit into upload a new file. I'm going to hit into my downloads. I'm going to choose my design. I hit into open, and I just wait till the design is now been imported. After that, I'm going to go in here and says apply. And I do have now like a quick preview of how it's going to be looking my actual product. As you can see, I can only import that in here. So I wanted to just leave it like that. I'm going to hit now into continue. And now here is my product template, unisex fleece blue lover. So I'm just going to type the name of my brand. And I'm going to hit now into save the product template. Now that I have a product template created, I can go here into the left part that says product templates. And as you can see, here are all my designs that I have just created so far. So now if I wanted to send this directly into my store, what I wanted to do is to choose the option that says add to store. So let's go in here. It says add to store. And here it says, what is the store you want to send this with? Let's go for Etsy. And then later on, it's going to be appearing now the actual design, details of your store, available products. Let's say that I want to choose all the sizes. I proceed to the mockups. And now if I wanted to choose basic mockups, I can choose this or custom mockup. Let's go for basic, because I think it's going to be much more easier to sell my products since they are truly basic. So as you can see, I think that this one is actually really great. I focus on this one. I hit now into continue. If I wanted to add additional stuff, I can do that. Let's say, for example, that I have here the main one. When I hit into additional, and I enable, let's say, for example, this one as well, and this one, and this one. So there we go. Let's head into continue once again. And now here it is the product title. Once again, I'm going to change this for my brand product title. Should be this in English, the description, the benefits, and all the main manufacturer. I can add a size guide if you wanted to. Let's say I wanted to add into imperial or into metric, whatever you wanted to, or both of them if you wanted to. Let's go and focus only into metric. I'm going to skip the tax for the moment. And now I have the retail price. So the Printful price is how much money is going to be costing me, and the revenue is how much money I'm going to be earning at the end of every sale. And here is the actual price. So I wanted to add a really low amount of profit because we are just getting started with. So after that, I'm going to submit this into my actual store. I go into draft. And as you can see here, it is my product. So I'm going to click that, and I wanted to make sure that all the elements are now being added correctly. So let's say, for example, that I wanted to move this one in here, and there we go. So as you can see, it's actually looking really great. So it's not that hard to get started with the actual Printful stuff. So you can choose whatever platform you wanted to in order to sell your stuff. And as you can see, it's not going to be looking that bad. So I just think I just need to change the actual elements later on, because the actual description, the reviews, and all of that actually looks great. So I think it's going to be really useful for me. And you can check out the actual statistics of your orders, the warehouse, the inventory. There's a partner program if you wanted to, let's say, add people inside there. So just check it out if this one is actually working for you. It's a really great place to get started with print on demand here into Printful. So now that you can know how to import stuff and do this totally for free, we are actually reaching to the very end of the video. So don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, guys, if this was very useful for you. And thank you once again for watching the video, guys. And well, with that being said, I'll see you next time.